All right, so this is basically the okay, mic peak. All right, I think now we're good. All right, yeah. So here is the last of the weight class joke tier list, and it's heavyweight, often referred to as the baddest man on the planet, often referred to as, quite frankly, some of the largest individuals in combat sports, and because dying, that's the point. But because of that, it makes the perfect base for this category, the Big Backed Tierlist. We'll basically go for every single heavyweight and then just going for a tier list. Standard means like, okay, this is a standard build for heavyweight. Chubby kind of means it's like, okay, they're a little fat. They got some fatness on them. Fat being fat, kind of like the average heavyweight. Big back means like you're a little bit more than just a fat heavyweight. And humongous back is like you have shown some stuff to where it's like, yeah, no, like you were just born to be a heavyweight. You were born into the right body and everything. That's also what it is. And with that, we'll basically go into the tier list. First off, being John Jones, the champion. He's fat. Like, like when John Jones retired for not retired now, like he's gonna retire hopefully. But when John Jones took like his 3 year like break after he beat Dominic, after he basically kind of like went through like Dominic Reyes, and he was talking about like heavyweight. Everyone was expecting him to be like this super like muscular, roided out like 245 ish heavyweight that was just gonna go in and just ragdoll everyone. But no, when he came out looking like chubby. He looked just like a balloon, and like it definitely was not what any one of us expected. So because of that, he automatically deserves to be in the fat category, and he will remain as such. Next up is Ton Aspinall. Dude's just a little chubby. Dude got some chub on him. We saw his recent weigh with Curtis Blaze when he weighed like 250. He looked pretty good. He had like visible abs after like that weight class, so it was like pretty impressive. But like overall, it's like he's just a chubby dude. He just seems like he has some chub on him, really. Cyril Gahn, probably one of the most athletically and gifted like heavyweights. Dude just looks like a standard like. Wait, he looks like he could be like a light heavyweight easily, but he's just like big. Dude just happened just to be born like big. Basically, that's kind of it's like he weighs like 250. And he's like 6'4". Like he can definitely like cut down to like light heavyweight like pretty easily. I would say. Like he has like pretty good like physique for like being a heavyweight. So I would say because of that, I feel like he kind of deserves to be more in like that standard category. Next up is Alexander Volkov. Dude's just a very tall man. He's the tallest man on the roster, being at 6'7" or tied for it with Robert Spain. And just from like the physique, and also sorry for coughing, I'm still dying in the corner. And just off of like physique, like he looks like he doesn't look like in shape, but he looks like he has some like cardio on him. He looks pretty like solid for like heavyweight. So I say he goes into the chubby category. Next up is Sergey Pavlovich. I would also say in the Cyril Gahn category where he looks pretty like standard for like heavyweight. Dude's like a massive human being. He looks like he cuts down to like heavyweight. Yeah, he weighs like 260 normally. Shout out Bradley. Shout out Bradley Martin for the 260. But like no, yeah, but like dude just big. He's just a big, strong Russian dude. So automatically like he feels like he should be in standards. Next up is Curtis Blades. Dude looks kind of fat. You know what? Actually, he's about here. He's about like the top of chubby. And yeah, you kind of are saying like, oh hey, well, what about the other categories? Don't worry, we have all of these guys that we're gonna be going through in order in this list. Yeah, no, but, but Curtis Blade is kind of like chubby, still dying, will forever die. But that's not his point. But no, yeah, but Curtis Blade honestly kind of deserves. And also like, also fun fact is just like Curtis Blade is from like Naperville, Illinois, which is something I did not really expect coming from him. Honestly, did not really expect that. Call me casual for Curtis Blades. I don't care, but honestly. Honestly, yeah, no, a little bit surprised. 9. Next up is Johnson Almeida. Honestly, the most shredded of all the heavyweights. Easily deserves being standard. This dude should honestly go to like light heavyweight, really. Honestly, I feel like he should, because what is he weighing at, like, on weighs? Like 240, 230? Like, what is this man weighing in at? 241? Like, yeah, no, that's... He could make it to light heavyweight. Relatively easily. He could definitely make it to, like, heavyweight relatively easily. Next up is Stipe Miocic. And for Stipe, honestly, dude's a firefighter. He got more of that dad bod going to him. So I'll say he's in like the standard category. He matches the standard category. Dude's an active firefighter. We salute Stipe for his services for what he does in Ohio. So like no, yeah, he definitely deserves to be in like the standard. But however, he does have the most dad bod out of all these guys. So yeah, I'll say he deserves to be there. And finally, we're getting to the fat boys. Sergey Spivak, polar bear. No better way to describe it. Dude's fat. Dude's kind of fat. Like 11 of the 17 wins came from the first round, and it makes sense because holy shit, this dude has some fat on him. Like this dude got like a chest. He got like a big enough chest to fit that polar bear description. The man definitely clears out at least a buffet, at a minimum. Easily clears out a buffet. Next up is Marcin Tybura. Marcin Tybura. Dude looks like he's from like the trailer parks. He looks like that trailer park fat. He looks like that one big fish from SpongeBob, the movie, when they're trying to find the King Neptune's crown. He reminds me of that short fat fish. When you guys like talk about like, you guys want some ketchup or mustard, and just like laughing like after a fucking knee slap. Yeah, no, he honestly gets more of that fat appearance. Yeah, dude just looks fat. Looks like that fat guy, and that's kind of what you see with the bottom of these heavyweights is like you're just gonna see they're just fatter. Like in order to be like a ranked heavyweight, you just have to be big. But in order to be like the top of the echelon heavyweight, you just gotta be like at worst like fat. That's like literally the worst you gotta be. You gotta be like the bottom fat order because they're like kind of like a top heavyweight. Or if Lisa from John Joe's case, champion, even though it should be Tom, but that's the point. Jaruzen Rosenstreich. Dude looks big backed. He looks a little big backed. I ain't gonna lie. Probably say the bottom big back, but he's getting he's getting there. He looks a little like looks a little hefty. Looks like he should be on the football field. His nickname is his nickname is Biggie Boy. Nah, he's definitely deserves to be a big back. You can't have a name like Biggie Boy being skinny. Like, come on now. Makes no sense. That's like calling like some giant tiny. Like, no. Makes no fucking sense. Double checking audio's recording. Yeah, audio's recording. Good. Derek Lewis. Man literally complains about his cardio. I wanted to only fight one round. Humongous back. Humongous back by default. We all love Derek Lewis. But come on, dude. You are guaranteed humongous back. Like, guaranteed. Like, come on. Like, automatically, like, you should be in there just off of merits alone. Alexander Romanov. King Kong. Yeah, you look fucking humongous, bro. You look humongous. No. You look humongous back. You look like you got done eating for like an entire like buffet. So I'm like, yeah, you definitely With look like you have a couple buffets and you're like, you look like you're divorced. You look like you're dealing with custody battles right now, dude. No offense, but like, come on. That's some. Motherfucker look like he ate. He looked like he pregame to eat before the shoot of his photo. Like, speaking of which, tied to Avasa, dude, literally DoorDash. What was it? It was like Taco Bell, McDonald's, some shit like that. To what, the Apex? Yeah, no. The GOAT of Big Backs. Dude's back is humongous. Gargantuan. We all love Ty, but like, come on.